Are you planning a trip to Italy? Then hang on a second. Don't you dare buy a single train ticket until you've watched this. Everyone tells you to book those high-speed trains way in advance, but the costs add up fast, and you end up locked into a rigid schedule before you've even packed. Well, I found a specific rail pass that many tourists completely miss, and it can save you a ridiculous amount of money on your Italian adventure. It opens up the entire country for a fraction of the cost, and hardly anyone is talking about it. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly what it is, how to use it, and how it could completely change the way you travel through Italy. Let's be real. Planning the travel for your dream Italy trip can be a headache. You've got this perfect vision of hopping from Rome to Florence, then zipping over to Venice. You get online and bam, you're hit with a dozen choices. You've got Trenitalia, the National Railway, and you've got Italo, its flashy private competitor. Both are great, with incredible high-speed trains that get you between major cities in just a couple of hours. But here's the trap. To get a good price on these fast trains, the Frecce or Italo services, you have to book weeks, if not months, ahead of time. A Rome to Florence ticket might be a steal at €20 if you book it early, but if you want to buy that same ticket for tomorrow, the price can easily rocket up to €50, €70, or even more. All of a sudden, your flexible Italian getaway feels very expensive and very locked down. This puts travellers in a tough spot. Do you commit to a strict minute-by-minute itinerary months before your trip just to save cash? Or do you shell out a fortune for the freedom to be spontaneous? It feels like you have to choose between saving money and actually enjoying your vacation on your own terms. You end up constantly checking timetables, comparing prices, and wondering if you're getting ripped off. It's stressful, it's confusing, and it's how most people end up either overspending or overplanning. That's the standard way, but it is not the only way. Before we get started, if you are enjoying this content and it is helping you travel smarter, please hit the like and subscribe button so you never miss a video. Now, if you've done any research, you've probably stumbled upon the big, famous rail passes. The most common one is the Eurail Italy Pass, which is marketed heavily to non-European tourists. It offers a set number of travel days within a month, giving you some flexibility. Then there's the Trenitalia Pass, designed for foreign citizens, which lets you buy a certain number of journeys, say 3, 4, or 7 trips, to use on high-speed trains. And look, for some people, these passes work just fine. The Trenitalia Pass bundles your high-speed journeys, so you don't have to worry about prices changing. The Eurail Pass can be good if Italy is just one stop on a larger European tour, but they both have downsides. With the Eurail Pass, you often have to pay an extra reservation fee of around €10 to €13 for every single high-speed train you board, which is a hidden cost that adds up fast. The Trenitalia Pass, while it includes reservations, is based on a limited number of trips. Once you've used your 4 journeys, you're done. Both of these passes are built around the high-speed network. They're designed for that classic fast-paced tourist route, Venice, Florence, Rome, Naples, and because of that, they come with a hefty price tag. They're well known, they're advertised everywhere, and they are the mainstream solution. But the pass I'm about to share with you is for a different kind of traveller. It's for the person who wants to see more, do more, and explore Italy with real freedom, without needing a calculator every time they consider a day trip. Okay, you ready for it? The pass that most tourists and even many travel blogs completely overlook is called the Italia in Tour Pass. It's not flashy. It doesn't promise to get you from Milan to Salerno in the blink of an eye. And that's exactly why it's so incredible. The Italia in Tour Pass gives you unlimited travel on all of Trenitalia's regional trains, the Treni Regionali, for a set number of consecutive days. Let me say that again. Unlimited travel. At the time of filming, you can buy a pass for 3 consecutive days for just €35. Or, and this is the one I love, you can get a 5-day pass for only €59. That works out to be less than €12 a day for the 5-day pass. Just think about that. For less than the price of a single last-minute high-speed ticket, you can get 5 full days of unlimited train travel across the country. This isn't about a few trips here and there. It's not about booking seats or paying extra reservation fees. For the entire duration of your pass, you can hop on and hop off any regional train in the valid network as many times as you want. And get this, It even includes the Leonardo Express train from Rome's Fiumicino airport to the main Termini station. A one-way ticket for that train alone is €14. Take that on your first day, and the pass is already paid for a huge chunk of itself. This pass is the key to unlocking a deeper, more authentic, and unbelievably affordable side of Italy. Now, I need to be crystal clear. This pass is not for everyone. If your plan is to only visit the big three, Rome, Florence, Venice, and you need to get between them as fast as possible, this probably isn't your best bet. For that, you'll want the high-speed Freccia trains, and the Italia in Tour Pass is not valid on any high-speed Freccia or Italo trains. So, who is this pass for? This pass is for the explorer. It's for the traveller who wants to set up a base in a major city and take a bunch of day trips. Imagine you're staying in Florence for a week. One day, you hop on a regional train to Pisa. The next, you head to Siena. Maybe the day after that, you explore the beautiful walled city of Lucca. A round trip from Florence to Pisa on a regional train costs around €17. A trip to Siena is about the same. Just 2 of those day trips, and a 3-day pass has already paid for itself, with a whole extra day of unlimited travel to spare. This pass is for the adventurer who wants to see the real Italy. The regional trains are the ones that connect the small towns and villages that the high-speed lines zoom right past. You can use it to explore the entire coast of Liguria, hopping from one stunning seaside town to the next. You can travel through the heart of Tuscany or Umbria, discovering hidden gems that aren't swarming with tour buses. Yes, these trains are slower. A journey that takes an hour on a Frecciarossa might take 2 or 3 on regional trains. But that's the whole point. The journey becomes part of the adventure. You actually see the countryside, you pass through local towns, and you travel the way Italians do. And it's perfect for the flexible traveller. Since you don't need reservations, you have total freedom. If you fall in love with a town, you can stay longer. If a place just isn't your vibe, you can simply get on the next train and go somewhere else. There's no pressure, no use it or lose it tickets. Your only limit is the number of days on your pass. So, how do you get your hands on this fantastic pass? It's actually super simple. You can buy the Italia in Tour Pass a few ways. On the Trenitalia website, through the Trenitalia app, at a ticket office in any station, or at the self-service machines. Let's quickly walk through buying it on the website, since that's probably the easiest way to do it before your trip. You'll go to trenitalia.com. From there, you can usually find it under Offers or Promotions, or you can just use their search bar and type in Italia in Tour to find the right page. Once you're there, it's pretty straightforward. Choose either the 3-day or 5-day option. Select the start date for your pass. This is important. The pass is valid for consecutive days starting from this date. Enter the full name of the passenger. The pass is nominative, meaning it's tied to your name, so make sure it matches your passport. Then, you just complete the purchase. You'll get a digital ticket with a PNR code. Save it to your phone, and you're all set. Using the pass is even easier. Seriously. For the 3 or 5 consecutive days it's valid, you're free to travel on all the included regional trains. You don't have to go to the ticket counter. You don't need to check in or validate anything. You just find the regional train, look for R for Regional or RV for Regional Veloce on the departure boards. Heading to your destination, hop on and find a seat. If a conductor comes by to check tickets, just show them your Italia in Tour Pass on your phone, or a printout, along with your ID or passport to verify the name. It's that simple. That old problem of forgetting to validate a paper ticket and getting fined? Not an issue here. Your pass is your validation. Alright, it sounds almost too good to be true. So let's talk about the catches. First, and most importantly, I'm going to say it one more time. This pass is only for regional trains. Do not try to get on a Frecciarossa, Freccia Bianca, Intercity, or Italo train with this pass. You'll be considered as travelling without a ticket and will face a big fine. Always double check the departure board or the Trenitalia app to make sure the train you're boarding is a Regional R or Regional Veloce RV. Second, regional trains are slower. This isn't a bug, it's a feature. They make more stops and take longer to get between major cities. So if you're on a tight schedule and need to get from Rome to Venice in a single day, this is not the right tool for the job. Third, there are a few very specific regions and lines where the pass is not valid. The two biggest ones to know are trains within the Cinque Terre National Park, between Levanto and La Spezia, and trains within the Lombardy region. That Lombardy exclusion is a big deal for anyone hoping to take day trips from Milan to places like Lake Como. There are a few other minor exclusions, like routes in the province of Bolzano, but the pass covers the vast majority of the country operated by Trenitalia. Finally, because regional trains don't have assigned seats, they can get crowded, especially during commuter hours or on popular routes during the weekend. You might have to stand for part of your journey. For most people, that's a tiny price to pay for the incredible value and freedom, but it's something to be aware of. So that's the deal on the Italia in Tour Pass. It's the budget-friendly, flexibility-first option that unlocks the real heart of Italy. It encourages you to slow down, to discover the places between the big-name cities, and to travel with a sense of freedom that expensive pre-booked tickets just can't offer. Before you book a single train ticket for your Italy trip, ask yourself what kind of traveller you want to be. If you dream of spontaneous day trips, discovering charming small towns, and seeing the country at your own pace without emptying your wallet, then you owe it to yourself to check out the Italia in Tour Pass. It could save you a ton of money and completely transform your Italian experience. If you found this video helpful, do me a huge favour and hit that subscribe button. I'm always looking for more travel hacks to share with you. And if you're putting together your Italy itinerary, check out my other video on how to do a Eurosummer the right way right over here. Ciao.